Good morning, children. We already have discussed so many topics of water, a precious resource. You all know that without water, life is not possible at all. Water is really depleting day by day. We are not using it wisely as well as judicially. So it is our prime duty as a children, as a citizen, that we have to use water very wisely. If water is not available to plants, animals, and human beings, that means all living organism all will die. Water is the most common substance and very essential, important substance for all of us. I have taught you so many topics, but still I'm repeating few for the better understanding. Three-fourths of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Water occurs on the hills as snow. It is present as a gas in the form of water vapor in the atmosphere. So, and you all know the Earth is the only planet that is known to have water in the liquid form. So water is present in three forms: on the hills as snow, as liquid in river, ponds, oceans, seas, and you all know in the form of gas in the water vapor. Now I'm going to explain you forms of water. Now, children, water exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. When water circulates in nature through the water cycle, it can be found in all the three forms: solid, liquid, and gas at any time somewhere on the earth. Water is present in solid form, that means as snow and ice on the snow, covered on mountains, glaciers, and ice caps on the poles of the earth. It is present in the liquid form in oceans, rivers, ponds, and under the ground, which forms the groundwater. Yes, you already have studied about the groundwater and the water table. Water is present in the gaseous form as water vapor in the air or atmosphere around us. Groundwater is a very important source of water. Now, children, have you seen around your house that when you want to take out the groundwater, we have two kinds of electric motor in our houses. One is with the which you can say the water which you are getting from the direct sources, and one is which we say submersible, which we used to put in the groundwater to dig the groundwater. So that is very important source of water. And whenever there is scarcity of water, we used to take the groundwater. So the water found below the water table is called the groundwater, and it is really very, very important. The groundwater help us in the following ways. Number one, the groundwater provides soil moisture for the plant growth. It supplements water in streams, lakes, wells, hand pumps, etc. So here I am going to give you few very important new words which you will note it down in your notebook, matlab in your on your loose sheets as a record, and these are very important. You all are studied what is groundwater, what is water table. So when the rain comes, the rainwater and the water in various water bodies such as ponds, rivers, lakes, etc. seeps through the soil and percolates down into the earth and fill the empty spaces between the soil particles and rocks. So what is infiltration? The process of seepage and percolation of surface water into the ground, means the process by which water goes into the ground is called infiltration. The percolated water means the water which seeps into the ground gets collected between the layers of the hard rocks. You all know what is below the earth's surface? Rocks. So the hard rocks are there below the water table. Such huge reservoir of water inside the earth are called aquifer. Now, distribution of water. Now, I'm going to explain you how the water is distributed on the earth's surface. You all know, children, there are some places which are called desert areas like Rajasthan. There are some areas like Cherrapunji where there's a heavy rainfall all the time. So what is the reason behind that? That some places are very dry, some are very wet, some are average, because the water availability is not same all around the earth, on the globe. Now understand, water availability in India depends greatly on the seasonal monsoon. The distribution of rainwater, especially the fresh water, varies to different parts of the country. Some regions, such as northeastern states and western Ghats, receive heavy rainfall, while others, such as the desert in Rajasthan and western part of Gujarat, may not receive rain for many years. Uneven distribution of rainfall may cause floods due to excessive rain in certain parts and drought in parts where there is scanty rainfall. So, rainfall is the major factor. Got it, children? Now, I am going to start a very important topic, that why the management of water is very essential. That how to manage water so that water can be saved for future generations. As you all know, if we will not use water carefully, a day will come when you can see water only in your tears. Yes, you cannot see water anywhere on the earth's surface for useful purposes. Water is there, but salty water cannot be used. So it may be possible that we are living in an area where there is sufficient rainfall and yet there is shortage of water. This can happen if mismanagement of water resources is continued. So first is the process in which the rainwater flowing on the surface of the earth is stopped and made to percolate into the ground more effectively is called rainwater harvesting. I'm again repeating, children, saving rainwater for future use is called rainwater harvesting. The most important technique of rainwater harvesting is to make rainwater seep into the ground more efficiently by constructing percolation pits and recharge wells so as to recharge groundwater. This water can be pumped out in the times of water shortage. You can see the diagram also. Next important point of water management is drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is a technique in which water is supplied slowly, drop by drop, near the plant roots through small openings called dripper. The rate of water discharge can be increased or decreased depending upon the need. Drip irrigation minimizes the use of water in agriculture. The wastage of water during the supply of water through pipes and by the leaking taps in houses should be prevented. Unnecessary use of water and over drying of groundwater through tube wells, etc., should be avoided. I think all the topics are clear to you. So this is my third video which I am uploading. In the first one, you have read all the chapter. In the second one, that is the Diksha portal video, it also contains a complete explanation of the chapter in a very beautiful manner. And now, the whatever important topics were left, I have completed in this. So all the important points are clear to you. Web charts, notes were already shared with you. Very small 2 assignments I have done. In the next time, tomorrow, I'll upload very beautifully framed, simple one, objective and subjective assignments, which you will get after you will get answer key also. I hope you are understanding by this way. Now come to recapitulation. Water is essential for all living beings. There can be no life without water. Water exists in 3 forms: solid, liquid and vapor. Though water is maintained by the water cycle, yet there is an acute scarcity of water in many parts of the globe. There is an uneven distribution of water on the earth's surface. That is why some places are having heavy rainfall and some places have desert area. Much of it has resulted from human activities. Rapid growth of industries, increasing population, growing irrigation requirements, and mismanagement are some of the causes of water shortage. We need to be worried about the wastage during the supply of water through pipes, the leaking taps in buildings, and other places. Unnecessary use of water and overdrawing from the groundwater should be avoided. Recharge of water to the ground should be increased. The need of R is that every individual uses water economically. Plants wilt and ultimately dry up if they are not watered for a few days. Thank you, children. Thank you very much.